What's up, sports fans? Today is my first sports review of college football week 1. So last night, my Tar Heels played the Golden Gophers of Minnesota at Minnesota, and we won. It was an ugly, ugly win. It was best to win. Won the game. Final score was 19-17, and we won by field goals, pretty much. This was an old school slugfest. A win's a win, pretty much. Just run the ball and just try to get closer and closer and closer and score as many points. Forget that. Score as points. Points, field goals matter now at this game, pretty much. It definitely did. So yeah. Overall, the biggest concern here is our quarterback. Max Johnson did get the start, and he got hurt, and he had a leg injury, and did not look good at all. He had to be carted off the field, and sadly, his family was there watching him. So hope they're devastated. I believe they're devastated seeing their son getting hurt and carted off. Thoughts and prayers off to him and his family, and for a fast and healing recovery for him. I like Max Johnson. A good story for him. He was from LSU, and then he transferred to Texas A&M. Then he transferred to here, and this is a chance. I believe he's a senior, and yeah, it's sad it happened in week 1. But a win's a win, but somehow we won the game. Our defense showed up, played their butts off, and really made a big difference in the game. Really did. Two big things happened in that game that mattered, and that defense definitely made a big difference. Jeff Collins did a great job in that defense, bringing in some heat, bringing in some energy, and bringing in what he knows about defense. Very good job. So I'm going to give you the stats of the game. Total yards for the Tar Heels is 252 yards with 17 first downs. Minnesota had 244 yards for 14 first downs. The passing game was atrocious for us. 105 yards for us, 165 yards for them. Rushing yards, this was huge for us and the defense. 147 yards for the Tar Heels, 79 yards for the Golden Gophers. That was huge because Minnesota is a run-first oriented team. They're old school. They are run the ball and play action. And we slowed them down second half. We gave up two big runs, and that's it. 2 big runs is all we gave up, and we still won the game. So great job on them making that happen. Third downs was 8 for 16 for us, 6 for 13 for them. Fourth downs, 0 for 1. We tried going fourth down early in the game, and we didn't get it. Didn't make a difference because we got stopped. So it didn't make a difference at all. But probably on time possession, but didn't really matter. 0 for 0 for Minnesota. They didn't go for it. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for it. They could have went for it once, but they didn't. They went for the field goal. So yeah. Sacks, huge for the defense. 5 for us, 5 for us, and 2 for them. Big difference. Turnovers, not a big difference. We threw one interception, and we got a forced fumble late in the game, which really mattered because that's how we got the field goal. That's how we got our field goal, and that's how it came 19-17 pretty much. So okay, individual stats. Max Johnson did get the start. He got hurt sadly early in the third quarter. He was 12 for 19 for 71 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. Connor Harrell played the rest of the game. He wasn't much of a factor, but he did what he could. We basically abandoned throwing the football. We basically went run the ball, run, and just try to chew up clock and get closer and closer and get kicks, get field goals, get points on the board. That's what we're trying to do because we're trying to survive. As Minnesota, they love this. This is the kind of football they play football. This kind of game, this is the kind of way Minnesota loves to play. They love to play strong defense, give up field goals, and offense just turn the clock around. Well, it backfired for Minnesota because Minnesota fumbled late in the game, and then we get the ball back, and then we got the lead after that. So yeah, Connor Harrell was 2 for 4 for 34 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. Not much of a factor. We did get a touchdown run by Max Johnson. He had 6 carries for 10 yards, 1 touchdown, and 16 yards was his longest, 1.7 yards per carry. The 2 sacks was on Connor Harrell. None of them was on Max Johnson. Hampton, our bell cow, pretty much. He carried the load in this game. 30 carries for 129 yards, 0 touchdowns, 4.3 yards per carry. Longest was 16 yards as well. He was the biggest difference in the game on offense. Passing game was non-existent. Just run the ball, get the ball to our big back, and he was carrying it all the whole way through. Our defense did a great job. Did such a good job. Jeff Collins, congratulations. Our defense looked way better than last year. Last year, our defense was horrible. Horrible last year. We gave up so many points and so many yards and big plays last year. And this game, we gave up two big plays, two touchdowns, and one play that really would matter, but it didn't matter because we stopped them. That's a huge difference. That's how a defense wins games. I believe defense win championships, especially college football. In college football, you have to win on defense, and they did a good job of doing it. So we get the ball back out off of a really big strip fumble off the quarterback. Get the ball back, get the lead. We have 1:44 in the game clock, one timeout, and here's our chance. We get one big play, and then we get a penalty on pass interference. They go down the field a little bit more. They're in field goal range, and then they get a holding call. Back them up. And then we give up a big 10-yard pass. They're in field goal range. And then they kept running the clock. They spiked it. Oh no, they snapped it and threw it away. Threw it, quick throw, quick pass, caught it, got closer and closer. And then they ran it and spiked it. And then they had one timeout left. They got one timeout left. All they got to do is get closer. They're at the middle. They're pretty close to the middle of the field, where the kicker probably wants to be at, because this is a big difference. Their kicker missed field goal early in the game, missed 27-yard field goal, a chip shot early in the game. So the quarterback decides to go to the right side. He goes to the right side and goes about 1 yard, and they call timeout. 2 seconds to go in the game clock, and here we go. The issue is, it makes, to me, I'd rather have the field goal. I'd rather the field goaler, a kicker, have at I have in the middle of the field. Make it easier for him. Hey, we win the game. We call a timeout to ice them. They try it again. They miss it. Game over. Made a huge difference. Our defense played hard, and our running game was big. Made big plays. Made things happen. So yeah, a win's a win. You move on. We got Charlotte next week. And hopefully we'll get better on offense, and hopefully we'll materialize that as we go on in the coming weeks of this season and succeed. Mac Brown, great job on composing the defense, the offense, moving on. Have to move on from Max Johnson. You got to. I know it's huge. Hope he's okay. I really do hope he's okay. I like him a lot. I like his dad a lot too. Brad Johnson was a bad quarterback for a while. He also was a quarterback for Tampa Bay. When John Gruden was there, when they had that classic win, that classic Super Bowl win over the Raiders in 2002 Super Bowl. So he was a quarterback back then. So I like him a lot, and it's sad he got hurt, but you have to move on. They did but they still moved on, but they didn't move on from the passing. They kept running the ball, playing defense, smash mouth pretty much, and just got it done. They got it done. Got the win. Move on. Next game, Charlotte. Get ready for that game. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this game review of this football game review. Thank you for watching. Next football game we're doing is going to be TCU and Stanford. That's tonight's game or Friday night's game, and that's going to be a good game to watch. That's at 9 o'clock after work. I'll be seeing that game, and hopefully I'll have a video out for you as soon as possible. I'll be going the weekend with the family for the Labor Day weekend to visit my family over the weekend. So yeah, hopefully if I don't send a video up for you, I'll send a video up for you probably after that. Hopefully, spending time with family is what I care about. And so yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this. And for everyone who loves sports, thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and have a great sports weekend. And goodbye.